who first thought gold was precious, and why is it a precious metal?
Now, that's interesting.
Civilizations around the world have that weren't connected. The Egyptians, the Aztecs. But
do you know? You won't know this, and there's no reason why anyone else should have done, actually, because I'm the only person left now from the days when Mystery Hour was invented. That was the reason. That was the first ever question.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it wasn't a feature on the program. It just popped up in conversation. Why is gold precious? And it was such we did a whole hour on it, would you believe? And it was such an interesting conversation that we came up with the idea of doing regular question and answer type scenarios. Why is gold precious? The answer is because it's shiny and rare. And it could be moulded into jewellery.
Right.
I think that's it, although Keith's pulling a face.
Yeah, but
go on.
Second brass.
Yeah, which is also valuable, but it's not as rare as gold, so it's not as valuable.
How did the Aztecs know that gold was
You're only allowed
rare?
one question. You're only allowed one question.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the short answer to that is because they travelled around a lot and they hardly found any.
Right. Okay.
So it's shiny, which is nice. People like shiny things. It's relatively malleable, which means you can turn it into jewellery, and it is sufficiently rare to count as being precious. I mean, precious just means rare, really, doesn't it? So if the Aztecs, imagine if the Aztecs had sort of steamed into Colombia or something like that, if they hadn't been sort of wiped out by flu or whatever it was that did for them in the end. They steamed into Colombia and they just found mountains made of gold. Literally, there was gold everywhere. There was gold coming out of the taps. Then it would have ceased to be gold, wouldn't it? It would no longer be rare and precious, and it wouldn't have been something worth fighting or battling for.
Okay.
Someone told me that all the gold in the world, or was it the diamonds, wouldn't even fit in one Olympic swimming pool, but that seems unlikely.
Yeah.
I'll leave it on the board.
Thank you.
But I think it is just because it is rare, shiny, and can be turned into jewellery.